Hey everybody, wanted to give a quick demonstration and explanation of a KP chain for anyone that has not used these or is not familiar with them. Its main purpose is to be able to exchange KP with your fellowships, donating KP to their ancient wonders, and having them be able to donate back to you. The main reason to do this is to gain these chests. These chests on each Ancient Wonder will increase both in quality and quantity as your Ancient Wonder level increases, and you claim a chest by donating KP to their Ancient Wonder. Whatever spot you land in based on how much KP you've donated will earn you a chest until all the chests are claimed. The main reason to do this is for the shards that are in the gold, silver, and bronze chests. Every 5 levels of your Ancient Wonder, you have to redo that shard wheel you did when you first made your Ancient Wonder. So getting these comes in handy. As you can see on my needles here, level 30, multiple of 5, have to redo the shard wheel again. And you have to do it every Ancient Wonder, every 5 levels. So it's good to be exchanging KP around and getting some chests. To do that, we use the KP chain. It's one of the more simplistic methods, but it's fair. Now our fellowship currently has 5 different KP chains. Your fellowship can have as many or as few as you like. Mostly we stopped at 5 just because that's how many show up in the window and we don't want 800 freaking pages worth of threads. But yeah, we have a 10, 15, 20, 30, and on page 2 right now is a 60 KP thread. You can make whatever numbers you wish if you are the one starting the threads in your fellowship. Obviously here, these are already established, so no making new ones. So let's take a look at the 10 KP chain. We'll start here down at the beginning. Now if you're someone looking to create these brand new for a fellowship, someone has to go first. That's one of the only 2 downsides, and it's not really a downside, but someone goes first. In this case, I gave 10 to Leaf's Shrooms. Leaf is one of the players here. Shrooms is Ancient Wonder. And the runes, obviously, is the Ancient Wonder I want donated to. So I gave 10 KP to Leaf Shrooms, because 10 is the value of this thread. And then I asked that the next person donate to my runes, Ancient Wonder. So next came AC here. He usually doesn't stick to the format I prefer, but oh well. He donates, he looks down, he sees that I was the last person to post. I asked for my runes, so he donates 10 KP to my runes. Then he asked for his. In his case, that was his Victory Springs, Ancient Wonder. So the next person that'll come along is Phoebe. She looks down. She sees AC wanted his Victory Springs. So she donates 10 KP to AC's Victory Springs. Then asks for her Blooming Trader. Next person comes along, same thing. And AC again, he donates 10 to Phoebe, her Blooming Trader. That's what she asked. And this time he asked for his Pyramid of Purification. Next person comes along. He looks down. He sees AC's POP. He donates 10 to AC. And then asked for his own POP to be donated to. Noticing a pattern here. Next comes Cheese. He looks down, he sees Enclave, wanted his POP, 10 KP to him, and then asked for his MM, the monastery. Landon comes along, looks down, Cheese is the last person, 10 to Cheese's MM, then asks for his EE. This continues over and over and over forever. The next person that comes in will look down to see who donates last. It's the exact same for every KP thread, and it goes on forever. So let's give it a shot. Give you some examples here. 10 KP, I opened it up. We're at the very top now. So Phoebe is the last person to have donated. She donated 10 to Red's Needles, asked for her Blooming Trader. So this is a 10 KP thread. I'll say plus 10 to Phoebe's Trader. My Thrones, please, since I'm working on my Thrones right now. Now, a nice UI change is it automatically brings you back to this screen once you click Submit. Click back into that thread. Make sure you're the person that posted. The only potential issue with this system is if two people post at the same time. If you click back into the thread, I can see right now that I am the last person. It's to Phoebe. Everything is perfectly fine. Also, I can now just click her name, click Ancient Wonder, click Trader. And it's use my 10 for 8 KP. And it's that simple. So, clicking back in is always nice to check. I'll give an example of that at the very end. Let's try 15. 15 to Necro. He donated the Red's Needles, and he wants his Thrones. Plus 15 to Necro's Thrones. My Thrones, please. Click back in. Correct. Necro, Ancient Wonder, Thrones. Let's give him 15 KP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes it takes a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'd given him one previously, so that's why that says 16. But yeah, you just do that over and over. And the good thing is you can do this whenever you want. You can jump in at any time. You can jump out at any time. There's no obligation whatsoever. Plus 20 to Phoebe, Trader, My Thrones. Phoebe, Trader, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 to hers. All done. It really is that simple. Once you get it, it's the simplest thing imaginable. I will give you one quick example of what I said about two people posting at the same time. This is really the only issue you ever have to worry about. Let's say, okay, hold on. I'm going to use my second city here to help me. So I come in here, it's plus 30 to Phoebe's Trader. My Thrones, please. Now click back in. What's that? Someone beat me to it. Right there at the exact same moment. Beat me by a few seconds. But I can see that right now and correct it. I can see Necro beat me. He donated 30 to Phoebe's. So I just issue a little correction. Plus 30 to Necro's Thrones. My Thrones, please. Now, Necro donated to Phoebe, I donated to Necro, next person will donate to me. And it continues on. No issue whatsoever. As long as you click back in the check, everything should be good. And there should really never be an issue with these. So that's the only thing you have to watch out for. But these are about as simple as you get. We'll do 60 here to show one final thing. Plus 60 to reds, needles, not my runes, I'm done my runes, my thrones, please. For donating KP to these, you can use your normal KP from that charges up each hour. You can use the KP from the KP perk if your fellowship has any. You can use your instants. You can use your shards if you wish, if you have enough extra. Remember, if you use a shard as KP on your own Ancient Wonder, you get 10. If you use it on someone else's, you get 15. So it's beneficial that if you're going to use it for KP, to use it on someone else rather than yourself. So, what did I donate? I donated 60. My needles is level 30. I can't do any more to that, so I'll use my shards. The shard is worth 15. So 15, 30, 45, 60. And you see my name coming up here as I claim a higher chest. So that's really all there is to it. It's as simple as can be. Do it a few times and you shouldn't have any issues. So hopefully that helps some of you understand this a little better, even if it is a bit long-winded, as I tend to do. But hopefully now you can do this correctly. So get out there and start trading that KP.